Everybody, what's up? I feel very calm today. The dollar is falling. Stocks are falling. As you know, those were my predictions. Those were my forecasts. And by the way, gold is rallying. Um, I don't know what to say, people. I mean, you really cannot do better than the analysis that I bring here. It's all about the flows. It's all about focusing not just on the correct information, but understanding what is going on. That's the MMT. Okay. That's also my experience as a trader, long time experience as a trader, but understanding the proper functioning of our monetary system, the MMT, looking at the right information. I had people on here, and some of you might be in that group. I had people on here who were mocking my sell the dollar call. I had even a couple of subscribers who were incessantly bombarding me with emails about how I was going to be wrong on the dollar and the dollar was going to go up and the Fed raising interest rates is bullish for the dollar and everything I was saying about interest rates being bearish, I was wrong. It's amazing that they stayed subscribers for a while. Ultimately, they quit. A couple of these people quit, and I'm happy to see them go, to be honest with you. I don't need people like that. If you're going to sign up for the letter, then I would think you are open-minded. You have come here for a new thinking, a new way to view things, and a correct understanding of the functioning of the monetary system and how policy works, all that stuff. I mean, to subscribe and then to kind of basically take a stance against that information and that knowledge, it just seems to me to be counterproductive. But we have people like that. Now, the dollar is just in the very beginning of its decline. I mean, we have a lot of things that are developing now from a policy perspective, which really almost scary in terms of the potential of how much it could lower the exchange value of the dollar. And by the way, what's funny to me also is that the people who were wrong about the rate hikes, that's going to be bullish and the dollar's going to go up, they stick to that view. This is an amazing thing for me, and I've seen it for years now. People like the Peter Schiffs and all these others, with the hyperinflation and it never happens, or these debt mongers with the national debt and that China's not going to lend to us. They stick with that when there is no empirical evidence to back up their result. It's really a very, very big time dissonance. It's like there is the reality right in your face, and you choose to ignore it to protect your belief. So now the story is the dollar is falling because the Fed is going to back off on the rate hikes, and that's wrong too. Believe me, there are more rate hikes coming. No question about it. There are more rate hikes coming. I will go on record saying that right now. As for the stock market, it's in big trouble. I mean, I told you last week that the pattern has shifted now. They're selling rallies. If we look at, and I've been pointing out a number of things here, freebies to people who watch this channel. Of course, those of you who are subscribers, you get a much more detailed, in-depth analysis of what I'm talking about. But, it's no secret. I mean, we have seen a collapse in credit growth. We have seen fiscal flows flat. I would not have this view if I saw fiscal flows, government spending exploding. It's not happening. It's flat year over year. We've got a lot of things left in the policy realm that could make the situation far, far worse. We saw third quarter of last year grow 3.5%, fourth quarter at 1.9%, first quarter this year at 0.8 or 0.9% if we're lucky, okay? I had people mock me for that call. I made a recession call on Facebook. I had a bunch of clowns. My recession's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. You already see the deceleration in the economic growth. So everything has been right. Everything has been right. I'm not a perma bear. I'm not a perma bull. Last year, I was pounding the table. All of you who followed me, you know, I said, stock market's going up, stock market's going up, stock market's going up. Every single dip, buy the dip, stock market's going up. It's going down now. It's going down. And the dollar's going down. And gold is going up. And what's comical about gold is they had this, again, the same exact behavior. The longs, the speculators, they dumped out all their gold right leading up to the rate hike. And then what happens? It rallies like crazy. They dumped out all their gold. And how about a lot of you people talking to me about the GDX last week or 2 weeks ago? All of you thinking you're so smart. Oh, the GDX is not following gold up. The GDX is predicting a gold crash. The GDX, the GDX, the GDX. Well, the GDX is going back up right now. I told you. It's up to you. You could protect your beliefs, but then your true interest is not in making money. Or you could make money and get rid of stupid beliefs that are wrong. I mean, for most people, look, for me, if I'm gonna choose what you should do, my choice is keep your beliefs. It makes it so easy for me to take your money. So easy for me to take your money. Keep your beliefs. Schiff and all his followers and people like that, keep those beliefs. I mean, it's like, it's child's play for me to take your money. It's almost, I said it before, it should be illegal. But anyway, it's your choice. Everything in life is your choice. And I've said this so many times, like people get involved in trading and the markets and investing thinking that, you know, they're in it to make money, but they're not. They're in it for another reason. They're in it for their ego. They're in it for, to coddle a certain belief system. And some people are in it, subconsciously to be philanthropists. They want to give their money away. They don't think that is what they're in it for, but that's what it is. They just give their money away gladly, like stop losers. Like, how can you literally preach and talk and say you got to lose? I mean, that's what and there's books and courses and everything written on that. And when a guy like me comes along and says, no, you don't have to lose. Oh, that's impossible. That can't be true. That's the same thing. People who believe the earth was flat, or people who believe that, the sun revolved around the earth, and all of these false beliefs that, and people say, well, how can you be right when everybody else believes the other? That's another lame argument, ridiculous argument. Should be shot to holes by now. I'd be ashamed to even put that argument forth. It's so ridiculous. So anyway, that's what's going on. I called it. We got everything. It's just the very, very beginning too. Now maybe, things could possibly turn around. I mean, Trump's proposals and his plans, they might end up to be super bullish, but I'll know that. I'll know that before everyone, as I always do. I will know that before everyone, as I always do. And my subscribers will know it before everyone else too. Some won't even take the advice. They'll send me emails telling me I don't know what I'm talking about. I had stop losers doing that last year. I made money on everything. And while they're stopping themselves out with losses, saying, yeah, I'm a great trader. I lose. It's insanity, man. Insanity. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Enjoy. Bye-bye.